I've been collecting LEGO sets since I was a kid, and since then I've accumulated quite a few awesome sets from a number of different themes. In today's video, and to celebrate Babu Brick reaching 800 subscribers, we'll be counting down the top 10 LEGO sets in my collection. So, without further ado, let's get into the ranking. Kicking off the list at number 10 is 75055 Imperial Star Destroyer from 2014. This set just makes the cut, and it was in stiff competition with several other LEGO Star Wars sets that I own for this spot. This 1300-piece set is an absolute unit, coming out at what I believe was the peak of LEGO Star Wars playset design. It features a faithful and well-designed exterior, featuring port and starboard cannons that move simultaneously, as well as corresponding spring-loaded shooters that feature the appropriate green color for their missiles. The bridge looks faithful to the on-screen ship, and the back lifts open to reveal storage for some extra missiles. Lifting up the top fuselage and folding down these two panels reveals a fully detailed interior for the minifigures, featuring an iconic Imperial bridge, weapon storage, and a display screen. There's even a holoprojector, with a statuette of Emperor Palpatine as a hologram. This set included 6 excellent minifigures, in addition to a mouse droid and the hologram. You have Darth Vader, as well as an Imperial Navy trooper, an officer, a crew member, and 2 of LEGO's best Imperial Stormtrooper minifigure. This set is the perfect candidate for those looking to build up their Imperial army. Despite being more than a decade old, Imperial Star Destroyer and its minifigures have aged incredibly well, and it more than earns its spot on this list. At number 9 we have a set from the Diorama series, set 76956 T-Rex Breakout from 2022. This impressive display piece features 1,187 pieces and comes with 4 minifigures, depicting Doctors Ian Malcolm and Alan Grant in exclusive rain-soaked outfits, as well as Tim and Lex Murphy covered in mud, which are also exclusive. There are also a handful of movie-accurate accessories for the minifigs, including a light, 2 flares, and a pair of night vision goggles. The buildable T-Rex is obviously the highlight of the set, and she looks awesome. The dinosaur's head and jaw can move up and down, and her arms, legs, and tail feature plenty of options for dynamic posing, while also allowing you to place her atop an overturned Ford Explorer. An additional Ford Explorer in much better condition is also included, and can be easily removed from the base. A handful of colorful stickers decorate the vehicle's exterior, and lend an ultra-faithful depiction of the on-screen car. The main base for the set itself is also impressive, and packed full of fun details, including Jurassic Park signage, a T-Rex footprint with water in it, a leftover chain from the dino's latest meal, and a printed quote tile on the front. In my opinion, this set stands as one of the best LEGO Jurassic World sets ever made, and I personally think it's the best set from the Diorama sub-theme. It looks amazing on display, and can also become a fun playset for recreating this iconic scene. At number 8 we have 75093 Death Star Final Duel from 2015. At 724 pieces, this set includes everything you could want to recreate the final duel of the original trilogy. All of the characters from the accompanying scene are included: Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, Emperor Palpatine, and 2 royal guards, all featured in versions that may be some of their best. I honestly prefer some of these minifigs to their modern equivalents. The set itself is full of fun play features, and serves as one of the best playsets LEGO Star Wars has ever made. You've got Palpatine's spinning chair, an entrance with sliding doors, a jump feature, collapsing catwalk, launching stairs, and even a reactor shaft for you to throw Palpatine down. The set is built in sections, allowing you to arrange it in a variety of configurations for play, display, or storage. This set is another relic from the era of prime LEGO Star Wars playsets, and has always been a favorite of mine ever since I got it for Christmas back in 2015. Coming in at number 7 is 75157 Captain Rex's ATTE from 2016. This 972-piece set is a deep cut for Star Wars fans. This ATTE walker only appeared in one 2-part episode during the 2nd season of Star Wars Rebels, one of my personal favorite episodes from the show. It includes major features you would normally expect from a standard Republic-era ATTE, such as 6 legs, posable laser cannons, and a large main cannon. In addition to this, though, the walker's been outfitted with additional equipment for Rex, Wolf, and Gregor's retirement, including access ladders, cranes, observation decks, and even a landing pad for small ships such as the Phantom. There's even a small interior included underneath the landing pad. The minifigures here are just as much of a highlight as the set, and are among some of the more valuable minifigures from the Rebels sub-theme, You have the 3 clones and their retirement versions, which are all exclusive. Captain Rex in particular looks extremely faithful to his on-screen counterpart. Some Imperial forces are also included to counter the clones, a Stormtrooper, and the exclusive 5th Brother Inquisitor minifigure, who's one of the best LEGO Star Wars minifigures from 2016, featuring specially molded chestplate and helmet molds, as well as a double-ended Inquisitor lightsaber. This is one of the more niche sets from the LEGO Star Wars line, but it's always been one of my favorites, and I knew it just had to be in my top 10. My number 6 choice is another set from the Jurassic World line, being 75941 Indominus Rex vs. Ankylosaurus. This set is probably one of the more overpriced sets on this list, costing $100 at a parts count of 537 pieces. The set is worth around twice that now, though. This is likely due to the 2 included dinosaurs, which are both exclusive and highly sought after. Being the main villain of the 2015 film, the Indominus Rex has had 2 distinct LEGO figures released, and this is the more recent of the 2. The gray and silver coloring is a definite improvement over the original from 2015. The highlight of this set for me, though, is the Ankylosaurus. This set is still the only way to get an adult version of this species, and to this day it's one of my favorite dinosaurs LEGO has ever produced. It also helps that this is one of my personal favorite dinosaur species. The coloring looks accurate to the film, and the tail even features limited friction to allow for swinging action. 5 minifigures accompany the 2 dinosaurs, one of which is an exclusive park worker, as well as Owen Grady, Claire Deering, and Zach and Gray Mitchell. Claire and the boys are all exclusive variants to this set, making this set even more appealing to fans of the movie. The main build in this set that takes up most of the piece count is the gyrosphere station. The build looks faithful to the movie, with a large waiting area and accurate roof build. The gyrosphere launcher is the set's main play feature, and it's a really fun inclusion. The set also has 2 side builds, the gyrosphere, which has appeared in multiple sets and is an impressive and fun little vehicle, as well as gyrosphere signage accompanied by 2 trees that the Ankylosaurus can knock over. This set is honestly a ton of fun. Getting a film-accurate build in a set from a Jurassic World movie is always a treat. Add on to that 2 amazing dinosaur figures and 5 minifigures, including the entire main cast of the movie, and you have a winning set. We're now at the halfway point of my countdown. Cracking the number 5 spot is set 76248, the Avengers Quinjet, which was actually one of the first sets I reviewed on the channel. Check it out if you haven't already seen it yet. This set includes 795 pieces and 5 minifigures, all of whom are prominent characters from the 2012 film. Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Loki, and Black Widow. Iron Man and Loki in particular are both excellent minifigures. This is probably the best MCU Loki that LEGO has made. The Quinjet, in spite of being mostly monotonous in color, is an amazing and very rewarding build. It's an extremely faithful rendition of the vehicle seen in the movie. It features an opening cockpit and rear access ramp, retractable landing gear, a fold-down turret, as well as a fully detailed interior with seating for minifigures. The set is even equipped with 2 sets of sticker sheets, one with the Avengers logo and another with the more movie-accurate SHIELD logo for extra customization possibilities. The entire set can be mounted atop the included display stand and posed at multiple angles. The stand also doubles as a display for the included minifigures. If you're a fan of the Infinity Saga, then this set is a definite must-buy. In my opinion, it's one of the best MCU sets to have come out in recent years. The minifigure roster is superb and includes most of the main cast from the original Avengers film. The jet itself is highly detailed, looks amazingly accurate, and functions as both a fun superhero playset and an impressive display piece. Continuing into the top 5, we have a set from 2014's The Lego Movie, 70816, Benny's Spaceship. At 940 pieces, this set is a classic space fan's dream. I personally don't have any nostalgia for the classic space theme myself, but I've always loved the aesthetic and I loved The Lego Movie, so this set was a definite must-get for me. The spaceship is bristling with play features. Most notable of them all are the extendable wings, operated via the thrusters in the back. When extended, they reveal a pair of Technic missile launchers. The missile launchers don't stop there either. There are 2 more spring-loaded shooters near the middle of the set, with a spare included, as well as 4 flick fire missiles positioned near the front of the set. There's plenty of room to place minifigures as well, with a 3-seat cockpit, fully detailed computer room, and 2 detachable wingtip speeders. Speaking of minifigures, there's a total of 7 characters included. There's 2 classic space droids and the titular Benny, with his trademark broken helmet and scuffed torso print. The other figures, Robo Emmett, Robo Pilot, and Astro Wildstyle and Astro Unikitty are all exclusive, and all feature excellent printing and movie-accurate details. This set is certainly an all-timer. Whether you're a fan of classic space, the LEGO Movie, or just LEGO in general, this set has it all. Now we're getting to the big boys. Cracking the top 3 is the amazing 76052 Batman Classic TV Series Batcave, one of the best DC LEGO sets ever made in my opinion. This incredible set features 2,526 pieces and includes 9 minifigures, all of which are still exclusive to this day. Headlining the roster are of course Batman and Robin, appearing in their flashy suits from the 60s and featuring dual-molded parts. Accompanying minifigures of their alter egos, Bruce Wayne and Dick Grayson, are also included. Bruce Wayne's loyal butler Alfred is also featured, with an incredibly accurate face print. And of course, who can forget Batman's iconic Rogues Gallery, with the Joker, Catwoman, Riddler, and Penguin all included. Each villain is faithfully replicated from their appearance in the classic show. The set itself is made up of 3 main sections which can be separated and rearranged with ease. A tunnel section with the helipad atop it, the Batcave's atomic power source, and the main segment of the build. The exterior of stately Wayne Manor is depicted on the back of this build. The front side features a small vignette depicting Bruce Wayne's personal study, complete with a bat phone, Shakespeare bust, and sliding bookcase. 2 bat poles are located beneath the study, ready for Batman and Robin to leap into action. In addition to the main build, 3 vehicles from the show are also included. The Batcycle, with seats for both of the Caped Crusaders, the Batcopter, which can be stored atop the tunnel section of the build, and the iconic 1960s Batmobile, which features an additional bat phone, an opening trunk, and stud shooters referencing the car's bat beam. Loads of accessories, such as various computers, lab equipment, and a grappling hook, are also included. If you're a fan of the classic 60s show like me, or just a fan of Batman, this set is not one to pass up. It includes plenty of references to the iconic series, a stunning minifigure roster covering many of the show's main characters, as well as 3 iconic vehicles from the show. Add onto that the 3-segmented layout for the Batcave, and you've got an all-around great set that never disappoints. At number 2 on my list is one of the most iconic LEGO Star Wars sets of all time, 10236 Ewok Village from 2013. Its organic look compared to other, more industrial-looking LEGO Star Wars sets immediately makes it stand apart. It contains 1,990 pieces and features an impressive selection of 17 minifigures. All of the main heroes from the original trilogy are included here, including exclusive versions of Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia. Leia's Endor dress has only ever appeared in this set, and to this day it's still one of her best and most unique minifigures. Additionally, 2 Endor Commandos are also included to build up your rebel forces, as well as 4 Imperial troopers. The set also includes 5 Ewoks to populate Bright Tree Village, one of which is the highly sought-after Tito figure, who routinely sells for around $80. The build for the village has a very unique footprint, consisting of 4 major trees connected by a suspended platform, as well as a rope bridge, a signature feature of the set. The build is riddled with hidden details, Easter eggs, and play features that could take up an entire video. Some of my favorites include a hiding space, a trap door atop this tower, a floating chair for C-3PO, and a pair of large wooden hammers that can smash Imperial forces by pulling this lever. In addition to this generous helping of play features, 2 small side builds are also included. One is a working Ewok catapult equipped with a handful of rocks for launching, and the other is a speeder bike for the included Imperial forces to use, or for an Ewok to take a spin on, of course. The amount of detail and play features put into this set is astonishing, and even 13 years after release, it still holds up very well. It's basically just a UCS set designed as a mega playset, and I'm all for that. The outstanding minifigure selection, generous amount of play features, and impressive presence on display make this set a 10 out of 10 for sure. When I set out to make this list, the number 1 set that I own was never even a competition for me. My number 1 favorite set in my collection is none other than 10316 The Lord of the Rings Rivendell. This absolutely beautiful set comes in at a whopping 6,167 pieces, and retails for $499.99. As of the recording of this video, it's the only set on this list that is still available for purchase. If you're wondering whether I would recommend this set or not, yes, absolutely. Whether you're a fan of the Lord of the Rings books, the movies, Middle-earth, LEGO sets, or just want something beautiful to display, this set has it all. Interesting building techniques, fun Easter eggs for fans, an amazing presence on display, and an astounding character selection. Speaking of which, This set features 15 minifigures covering the various heroes of Middle-earth, in addition to 6 statues, for a grand total of 21 minifigures. This is the first and only LEGO set to feature all 9 members of the Fellowship. It's also the first time that Legolas and the Hobbits feature dual-molded legs. In addition to the Fellowship, this set also includes Elrond, the Master of Rivendell, his daughter Arwen, Bilbo Baggins, Gloin, and 2 unnamed Rivendell elves. Some of the minifigures include swappable parts for their legs, allowing skirted and short minifigures to look as if they're sitting down. Numerous new molds were created for this set's minifigures, including a new elf hairpiece, a new helmet for Gimli, and, the personal highlight for me, a new family pack covering many of the iconic weapons featured throughout the trilogy, including Frodo's sword Sting, Gimli's axe, and the broken shards of Narsil. Similar to the Batcave set that we looked at previously, Rivendell can separate into 3 distinct sections. However, these sections are blended seamlessly together and are not noticeable at first glance. Beginning to discuss all of the details this set has to offer goes well beyond the scope of this video, but some of my favorites include the Council Ring, Frodo's bedroom, the Rivendell Forge, the Elvish gazebo which features some incredible parts usage, and the intricately tiled roof. The Council Ring, gazebo, and Narsil plinth can all be removed to create little vignettes or dioramas that stand very well on their own. This set features some new and exclusive prints, and more than a few stickers, but the designs on the stickers are really cool. Many of them feature recreations of artwork seen in the films, including the forging of the rings, Elrond's father Eärendil setting sail on his ship, and, my personal favorite, the Battle of the Last Alliance and the defeat of Sauron. The amount of detail packed into this set is immense. The level of care the designers put into making sure the model was accurate, as well as the work of the graphic designers on the lore-heavy inclusions, cannot be overstated. Despite the set's large size and the amount of time it took to build, it never felt boring, and the building process always offered something new and exciting. This is a once-in-a-lifetime set, and I'm so happy to have it in my collection. For the many reasons that I've already said and more, this set is the #1 set in my collection. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and many thanks to everyone who's helped the channel reach 800 subscribers. I truly could not have done it without you all. What was your favorite set in my top 10 and why? What are some of your favorite sets in your own collection? Let me know down in the comments below. And also, let me know if you'd like to see a separate review video for any of these 10 sets, so that we can dive deeper into what they each have to offer. That's all for today's video. Thanks again, and bye for now.